Welcome to Our Night Sky on Astrocast.tv. This is Carolyn Collins Peterson, your stargazing guide for the night skies of March. As you plan your observing this month, be sure and dress for the weather. Also, if you have binoculars or a small telescope, bring them along for some close-up views of celestial objects. The month of March gives us some great chances for planet viewing. Look for Venus, Jupiter, and Mercury on the first 3 nights of the month in the western part of the sky, not long after sunset. They're joined by the Moon higher up in the sky, and the planet Mars is just rising in the east. On March 6th, you'll find the Moon near the bright star Regulus in the constellation Leo. Then, the next night, it's not too far from Mars. Venus and Jupiter will be in a close conjunction with each other on March 12th and 13th, and they'll look gorgeous in the western sky. Later on in the month, look for the Moon near Jupiter and Venus on March 25th and 26th. This month, spend some time checking out the constellations Gemini, Leo, and Cancer. Cancer, along with Leo, is a harbinger of spring for Northern Hemisphere viewers. For Southern Hemisphere stargazers, these indicate the approach of autumn. If you have good dark skies, see if you can spot the open cluster M44, also known as the Beehive. It lies at the heart of Cancer, and it looks like a smudge of light to the naked eye. If you look at it through binoculars or a telescope, you might be able to make out some individual stars. The Beehive lies about 500 light-years away from Earth, and its stars are between 600 to 800 million years old. It contains about 1,000 stars that occupy a space just about 40 light-years across. Some of those stars are the same type as the Sun. Others are giant stars, and there are at least 11 aging white dwarfs lying in the cluster. Now, Southern Hemisphere sky watchers can begin their explorations this month in the constellation Carina. Its 2 brightest stars are Canopus and Maya Placidus. Carina is also home to a huge cloud of gas and dust called the Carina Nebula. It stretches across 100 light-years of space and is sprinkled with starbirth regions and clusters of newly formed stars. Those clouds in the nebula are made up mostly of hydrogen gas mixed with dust. Ultraviolet light streaming from nearby hot young stars heats the clouds up and causes them to glow. Embedded inside the nebula is an object called Eta Carinii. It's a luminous blue variable star that has been losing huge amounts of mass as it ages, and it has a smaller companion. Astronomers think that the massive variable star will blow itself apart in a cataclysmic explosion called a hypernova. When it does, Eta Carinii will become the brightest object in our sky for quite a while, before slowly fading away into obscurity. Well, that's just a small taste of the many great sky sights you can find during the month of March. Step outside each night and take in the wonderful starry view. This is Carolyn Collins Peterson for Our Night Sky, wishing you all clear skies from Astrocast.tv. Music for this episode of Our Night Sky comes from the album Stella Novus from Geodesium.com.